see, it's 9. Yeah. Alrighty. So, same environment, same stage. Today, barbells, the bar, as we call it, versus the dumbbells. Long story, huge requests on DMs. Had a lot of people asking me the same question, so let's solve it once and for all. And let's say that to a lot of people, because once in a while it's getting tiring to get the same. Wait a second. Let me just, to get the same questions and same answers. So let's do this. Okay, so live streaming from Mumbai, India, and as usually, I'm Olly and I'm your GOQII coach. So, okay, first of all, what's the barbell and what's the dumbbell? So, the bar is barbell, bar, however you want to call it. It's that long stick on which you can just load the plates starting from 1.25 kilos, ending with usually it's 25 kilos. I'm gonna operate with 25. Hey! I am gonna operate with kilos, so get on your computer and understand what is in LBS, because I'm Italian and LBS for me it's a no. Okay, so bar is this, and dumbbells, you already know that. Everyone who has Instagram, everyone who saw any kind of photos of fitness freaks, gym freaks, anyone who went once in the gym understands that dumbbell is this smaller version of barbell and with the weights. So what is the difference? The bar is always free and you can load it with whichever thing you want. You want 10 kgs per part, you have to do 10 kgs per part. Versus dumbbells that they are already ready. So what you're gonna do is you kind of have to go there, see if there is the barbell that interests you. You can choose one barbell, you can choose 2 dumbbells, You can choose 2 dumbbells and do exercise with 2 dumbbells. Don't take more than 2, because then maybe you will take one of mine and then I will be really fighting with you. So, that is the basic difference. What about the weights? The bar, minimum weight of the bar will be 20 kgs, 20.4 kgs, which is 45 lbs, right? This is the standard one. Olympic one is different for women and men. Olympic starts from 25 per man and 20 per women. This is Olympic bar, but I am not an Olympic performer, so let's just stick to 24.4 kgs. So this is your base, okay? So you have to be like strong enough to pick up 20 kgs. Like, this is the base. There is nothing less than that. There is easy bar, but then at the end of the story, it's just, let's skip that one. Okay, the dumbbells are starting from 0.5 kgs and going up to 30, 40 per dumbbell. So you have to have like 55 kg in your hand. So as long as the grip is very important in barbell, bar, and the dumbbells, both of them might increase your performance. But at the end of the story, if you're new there, just grab on anything that is like less heavy. For example, we already told that, how to perform in your gym. You're going to the gym, this is your first day. Don't go on the treadmill. First of all, don't go on the treadmill. go to the free body workout session because you were working for 9 to 5. You kind of want to move all your body. If you have to start with a small 10 minutes warm up with like 1 kg per hand. Okay, so you start with a small dumbbell, even with 0.5 kg per hand. This is your warm up. Okay, you kind of can warm up with the bar, but then at the end of the story, you will finish to do a lot of things that makes no sense. So at the end of the story, dumbbells are better for warm up. Okay, you can do a sit-ups, free sit-ups. You can jump a little bit. You can do every movement with dumbbells that you can just even imagine. Just do not throw it on your face. That's the main thing. Then you can pass to a bar. Okay, but have in mind, if your back is not ready for a bar, it's better than you just leave it for, like, I don't know, whenever you can actually permit yourself to lift at least 20, 25, 30 and more kg. This is very important because a lot of you will go to the gym and they will be like, oh my God, I'm lifting heavy. And then next day you will be like, oh, Father God, kill me. So you have your warm up of 10 minutes. Why not treadmill? Okay, first of all, because you don't have to run for a warm-up. Easy as that. You can usually just go with no weights, do some free body exercises, and that will warm up you more on that part of the body that you want to warm up more than anything else. Don't go there and run like an idiot for half an hour because that will not change anything. And moreover, that will make you just sweat and be just without any kind of breath for the next thing that will wait for you. And that is half an hour of exercises. Okay, so we are constructing 10 minutes, half an hour of exercise, and basically 5 minutes of stretching, which is 45 minutes. Max 1 hour and you're out. This is your basic fitness, basic fitness exercise, basic fitness workout. 1 hour, and you have 24 hours in a day. 1 hour, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 4 hours. Bam, 4 hours, and these 4 hours will make you so much better, so much better. Hi there. Hi, Vishal. So, going back to dumbbell versus barbell. So, the thing with the dumbbell, attention, that your right hand should be equalized with your left hand. So usually we tend to use more right hand than left hand. So the left hand and left part of the body is a little bit less stronger than the right. So you use the dumbbells to actually equalize the right and the left part of your body. So then you will not do this, then you will just do this. Okay? This is the first thing that you have to understand, you have to know. It's normal because no one will use only left, like no one will use only one part of the barbell. Like some of Instagram performers, they start to just push with one hand, and I'm like, your right hand is already very strong. If you make it stronger, the left hand will be 0 and your right hand will be like super powerful. What are you doing? So if you are new to the gym, it's very important that you start with dumbbells. You equalize left part with the right part. You start to understand the movements, okay? Because there is a pull and push thing that you have to understand. what I'm talking about, because usually people are like, pull and push, hit, blah, blah. And you are like standing there like, what are they saying? So, very quick explanation. Whenever you are in the gym, whatever you do in a free body exercise or with machines, you are either pulling the weight or pushing the weight. For example, deadlift, okay? So you are kind of performing deadlift, you are standing there, you are pulling the weight from the floor. When you're pushing the weight, when it's the military press or any kind of press, you just like pushing it. So that's why you're pushing it. So right now it's very popular, this thing, pull and push exercises, workout, etc., etc. At the end of the story, what they want to sell you is the same thing with the other name. It's called sell all over the small things that they are there for at least 50 years. So, does barbell let you progress faster? Okay, so if you know the proper exercises, barbell will give you more free body exercise. Means that every time that you are working out, will leave you more stronger all the muscles, because every time that you are doing bench press, I'm talking about more powerlifting style, so bench press, squat, and deadlift. These three are like the best exercise that you can do in the gym with the bar. Okay, so we are talking about next step. Whenever you are strong enough and your muscles are strong enough to afford to lift at least 20 kgs. Okay, before that, dumbbells are very good to, obviously, we are speaking about free body exercises, and I'm speaking about only free body exercises. Why? Because I care about your time. Okay, because why do you have to work out only biceps or triceps while you can work out 90% of your body? Ergo, what you gonna do? You're gonna do squat in a squat rack, not in Smith machine. If you're if you have the back problems, then okay, Smith machine, cool. But then at the end of the story, I would love you to do like no weights bar and just do the normal squats, for example. But the bar as a bar, it's for people who actually already equalize left and right part. They have the strong muscles enough to go further. Okay, wait a second. There is one question. Then at the end of the story, it's all about the exercise. But bar, for example, clean and jerk, you can do it only properly. Olympic one, you can do it only with a bar. So that one will be a progress which will just kill you all. Like, you will be dead, basically. Can you lift more weights using dumbbell? It depends. It depends because, Vishal, actually very, very good question. It depends on your technique. It depends on who is spotting you also, because at one point you will be scared to lift that heavy. For example, whenever I'm doing the bench press, I'm very scared that after like 60 kgs on the bench, I'm very scared that the bar will just fall on me and I will break something. Okay? Even though I'm a power lifter and God knows for how long I'm bench pressing, but still, this is here. So it's very important who spots you. Overhead press, when the bar, like when the bar or the dumbbell are here, whenever you are like with 20 kgs, you are shit scared that something will fall on your head, right? So just use someone who actually stands behind you and is strong enough to, guide you and maybe secure you. Security is very important, guys. So the next thing I think that bar versus dumbbell is very important, that they are totally different. Bar will never be ready. You have to load it. And dumbbells are always ready there. Okay? So you cannot just shift them as ever you want. But I think dumbbells are more for bodybuilding, and the barbells are for any kind of other sport. That doesn't mean that you have to use just one, for example. If you are truthful to everything, you have to use bar, dumbbell, and kettlebells. So the bar and dumbbells are equal for the grip. You have to have very nice forearm to grip it properly, right? So you kind of have to exercise this part. I don't understand how these guys have like huge triceps and biceps and then no forearm. Then I understand that something is wrong, because from forearm goes the push, and from forearm goes actually the pull, right? Whenever you are have died and got injuries using barbell, hence I'm always concerned using this as many gyms. You don't have to. Okay, that's the truth. Like died. If we are speaking about Olympic Games, a lot of people got injured with the bar. But they had at least 200, 300 kilos loaded, and they were doing clean and jerk, right? So if we are speaking about it, you have to actually understand that they are working for it, and then they are going there. Maybe someone got some dislocated, etc., the things. But the most injuries ever they have into CrossFit. CrossFitters has, for now, CrossFitters and strongmans are, they have the highest rate of the injuries. CrossFitters, because there is no proper form usually. Why? Because they are cleaning and jerking just like that, and you cannot do it. Or you are doing in exercise thinking of how you're doing it. You have to do it with a proper form. You have to do it with your mindset, and you don't do it on time. Ergo, you don't do it fast, okay? For example, powerlifting setups, it takes me 1 minute to understand my position. I have to do all of these things. I have to I have to understand how I'm breathing. I have to understand my position of of my hands, how I want to do it, so it takes time. You cannot just like arrive there and yay, I'm doing it. Like all of my friends, they got back injuries from CrossFit. And obviously the other guys, strongmen are injured always because they are doing they are deadlifting these huge things, and obviously you just bend. And when you bend, it's over. So, and with dumbbells, you can have better rotation. Yes, it's true. Whenever it comes to a bar, for example, you can have overhead squat. This is an example of squats. Overhead squat, frontal squat, or like this. Okay, so frontal squat is usually this one. The position is always still. The bar just killing you because you have to... or you're doing it in front, overhead, more or less. And then the back squat, which should be like this. This is the position of your elbow whenever you are doing the squat. Okay? The back squat, the normal squat, the sit-ups. While with dumbbells, there is Parsi squat, there is one hand squat, overhead squat, sumo, something squat. I will have to go to the gym. Right now my gym is overcrowded, so that's why I'm doing it here this time. And I'm so sorry for that, but next time I will do it in the gym with less people. So I will teach you how to some more technique so you will understand what I'm talking about. And yes, dumbbells are more versatile, so you can do whatever you do, but don't throw it on people. Okay, that's the thing. In a big way, and many people are getting major injured. Yes, Vishal, that's true. Can tummy fat can be reduced with dumbbells? Okay, let me say it in that there is not only one, once again, there is not only one part of your body that is fat. If you're fat, you're totally fat, not only here. Then if your body is okay and we discussed that the other time, if you are actually exercising, everything will shrink and you will have more muscles. So that's why your stomach will go in. So whether you are using dumbbells or a bar, that will be great because you will just lose fat. You will just burn it, and that's about it. So if you have to do something, weightlifting. Call it as you want, but that's the truth. That's the only truth that I can say to you. Dumbbells somehow seem more easier than barbells. So that's why I'm telling you, dumbbell, you have 10 kgs in your hand and you know that these 10 kgs are short and that's about it. Barbell is the base of 20 kilos plus you have to load on it. So at the end of the story, dumbbell is for people who or starts their career in the gymming. So maybe, okay, I don't know anything about gym, so that's why I'm coming and doing dumbbell. But I have to do the kind of free body exercises with dumbbells, attention, because I don't want you to sit all day and then sit in the gym, because while you're sitting in the gym also, you don't exercise anything. Your core will remain the same. So don't sit while doing dumbbells. That's why for me, bar is better, but bar is more technique. So that's why I'm like, first, prepare your body for a bar and then hit it with a bar. But once you hit it with a bar, at least you know that you're prepared for it. In the technical way, don't injure your back. Don't injure your back. That's why dumbbell might help you to understand what kind of position you are in. Oh, one thing, 90% of people, they are wearing the jogging shoes to the gym. The answer is no. Whether you have any kind of injury, whether you have any kind of problems with your back, or you are just a normal person, wear flat shoes. Why? Because your natural posture is when you're walking should be flat. This is your natural posture, right? I have a flat feet, so it's a little bit different, but you have to understand how are you standing. So whenever you are standing on the jogging, with the jogging shoes, you are standing on the heels, and that will push you further, which should not happen. Whether you are standing with flat shoes, that will not happen. So you kind of will have more stability on your core and stability on your feet. So whatever happens, you kind of adjust yourself in like no time, right? Because you don't want to fall. But whenever you are going on the jogging shoes, heels, it's like 2-3 centimeters, but bro, it makes huge difference. Okay. Dumbbell near barbells, a Smith machine can never be easier than free barbell. Balancing individual dumbbell, more mind, muscle. Wait, Sandeep. Okay. For me, dumbbells are just a base. Okay. bar, it's a bar. It's a different technique, and that doesn't mean that I started to do the Olympic weightlifting technique. So I don't think guys that for 20 years were into bodybuilding starts to clean and jerk just like that, because they were using all the time only the dumbbells. So the dumbbells are less heavy. It's all about the technique. Then, if you are telling me that the Smith machine can never be easier than the barbell, what do you mean by Smith machine? Smith machine cuts out your core, and I saw a lot of people who using the Smith machine and then walk just like that. Yeah, you are built up, but then you are cutting a lot of muscles from your exercise. So I prefer free body. Why? Because your core is more important than your biceps, for example. As for me, you have an amazing biceps, good for you, but your core should be good, because once you will fall, you have to stand up, right? So makes sense. Okay, one thing, your doctor might say, okay, bro, you use the Smith machine if you want to squat, if you have any kind of injuries, but that doesn't mean that everyone should use it. And the problem is that everyone uses the same thing. Because at the end of the story, Smith machine is for injured people, not for people who are just like starting to build up the core and the muscles, right? Just saying, in like 14 years of gymming, I saw everything. I saw people curling in the Smith machine, which for me it's impossible. I saw people doing deadlifts in Smith machine. I saw a lot of shit, guys. So at the end of the story, I'm just like laughing and yeah. I told that before, so hi Anushka. So I told that before because I prefer you to first prepare, warm up, and then while you are technically good, every now and then, every 3 months, you just change. Every 3 months, 4 months max, you change. You change with what are you doing, you change your exercise. And you change the range, because at the end of the story, for example, for warm up, I'm taking just 2 plates. I just insert my beautiful hands here, but at the end of the story, I know how to do it. So it's the range that matters, right? So this is my warm up, in which I don't use dumbbells, I don't use barbell, I don't use anything. I just use plates, but I know how to take it, because I learned the technique, right? If yesterday someone just came to the gym and today you want to do that and you want to mock me, your wrist will go. So, free bar is always better than Smith machine. I'm just saying, don't sit in the gym because you're sitting already at your work. Don't do that, because at the end of the story, your spine will go. And don't do only one piece of your muscles. Don't do only upper body or only legs. Do whole body. So that's why you develop all body together. How beautiful is that? And then your core will be strong enough to, kill it and do all these jerks, cleans, because they are looking so fancy, and you are just satisfied to show off to your friends, and it's okay. But before all of this, please mind the gap and do it technically good, and don't do it quick. Okay, va bene? I think that our 30 minutes are over. So next time, see you in the gym. Next time I will show you some more things. This time my gym was seriously overcrowded, so I could not do anything. But next time, pinky promise, I will be all yours. So thank you, Sandeep. Thank you everyone to come by, drop by, and see you next time.